Hello everyone, my name is Rosita. I am a vocal and language coach, meaning not only do I teach people how to speak in different languages, I also teach people how to sing in them as well. In today's video, we are going to learn how to express how often you do something. So, let's get started. The sentence pattern that we are going to use will be the topic or the person plus wa plus yoku plus the verb in the mas form, since we are learning how to speak politely in Japanese. And this will translate to the person often do or does something. So for an example, if I wanted to say I always go to Target, 私はよく Target に行きます. True story. So, よく means often. So you're going to place it after the topic particle wa. Now, with this sentence pattern, we do have to be aware of the particles. So if I am using verbs like ikimasu, kimasu, or kaerimasu, we want to make sure that we're going to use the particle ni to indicate that you're going towards a place. So for an example, I often go to Target. 私はよく Target に行きます. Target is my destination. That is where I am going to. And then I added the verb 行きます, which means I go or go. Now, if I'm using the object particle o, which indicates that there's an object being impacted by an action, like I often buy ice cream. 私はよくアイスクリームを買います. So here are some verbs that you guys can use with the object particle o. We have 買います, which means to buy, or 書きます, which means to write, 聞きます, which means to listen, 飲みます, which means to drink, 食べます, which means to eat, 読みます, which often means to read, 見ます, which means to watch or to see or to look, or します, which means to do, like 勉強をします. Now, if I wanted to make this a negative sentence, then I am going to change the mas forms of these verbs to masen. Now, can I replace yoku with other form of frequency adverbs? Absolutely! You're just going to replace it at that same exact position. So we know that yoku means often. But if you wanted to say, oh, I sometimes do this, we could say tokidoki. So I sometimes go to Target. 私は時々 Target に行きます. Or always, I always do something. We're going to use いつも. I always go to Target. 私はいつも Target に行きます. Or every day, 毎日. Or every morning, 毎朝. Or every night, 毎晩. Or not often, あまり. or zenzen, which means never. But whenever we use these negative adverbs that represent not often or never, this is when we're going to use the negative form of the verb. So if I wanted to say, oh, Leslie doesn't often read books. レズリーさんはあまり本を読みません。Alright guys, let's do a quick recap on everything that we have learned. We have learned about the sentence pattern, the person plus wa plus yoku plus the verb or verb phrase in the mass form, which translates to the person often do or does something. And we can replace yoku with other frequency adverbs that we just learned in this video. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. If you guys feel like you missed something or you guys were confused about something, please don't hesitate to rewatch this video as many times as you guys need to. Alright? And if you guys still have questions, come on over to my Japanese classes. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And until the next video, or better yet, the next class, I shall see you guys soon. Mata ne minna!